one of the things you can do as a man to level up your game is to get yourself. So guys, in today's video I want to share some of the things that I think are crucial if you want to level up your game as a man. Look, we live in a society where we have an abundance of everything right now. And so if you are a man right now who wants to level up, I'll be honest, going from that stage where you are sort of a boy to become a man in a way, look, it takes years, it takes practice. And a few things that I feel like you need to start doing now if you want to become the man you envision yourself to be. It is very simple, but it will take you a couple years. It's not something that will happen overnight for sure. And look, it's a progress. This channel here, we talk about leveling up. We talk about becoming better than what we are today, better than what we were yesterday. We want to become a better version of ourselves, 1% at a time, each and every day. We're gonna keep on improving, get that level. So with that said, guys, one of the things you can do as a man to level up your game is to get yourself in shape. Look, I don't need to brag here, I don't need to say much. There are videos of me in this channel where I'm just working out and such. I'm not saying you need to be the next Mr. Olympic, like you don't need to do none of that stuff, right? What I'm saying is, you have to look after your body. So, because body game is important. Not just that people will respect you, that also shows that you're disciplined. Not just that, good look. Girls, just in general speaking, they're like a guy that looks good, right? Look, you gotta look after yourself, and the best thing you can do to level up as a man, to start taking control of your life, is to get your body in shape. Whatever that means to you, just get in shape. Whether you like running, gym, Pilates, yoga, just make sure you got a body that looks good in your opinion. Because if you look at yourself right now and you ask yourself, is this how you want it to look like? If you say yes and you're happy with that, that's fair enough. But if you're not, remember, you can always go to the gym, you can always go for a run, you can always work on that. You can always work on that. You can make excuses on what you want, but really, truly, no one's going to save you. You have to come with that decision yourself and start taking steps. I'm not saying that if you go to the gym today, you come back looking all ripped, strong. No. Again, progress. 1% at a time, one day at a time. Just remember, you're trying to level up. You're not trying to become someone from 0 to 100 in one day. That's not gonna happen. So get yourself in shape, guys. That will make you there. It's just as a guy, it's just, look good, look clean, look like you look after yourself. That's important. So please, number one thing you can do is that. Number two thing that I feel like is very important that not many people talks about it is, as a guy, as a man, look, don't matter how big or strong you are, but you need to learn to control your emotions, right? As a guy, you're gonna be hearing a lot of stuff from everyone, whether it's family, friends, and strangers. They're gonna say things, they're gonna, do things that might upset you, but you gotta be able to control your emotion, your temper. You gotta be able to stay calm. And one of the things you can do to help with that, of course, it is to practice meditation. It's to practice being present, being still. It's to practice not just when you're angry, you start punching things and throwing things away. Like, that's not masculine actually. Like, let's not even talk about that topic. That's not masculine. But really, truly, what I'm trying to say, you gotta learn to control your emotion. If you don't know how to control yourself, how to control your emotions, you're gonna be in trouble. So learn that. One of the few things I always recommend people start with is by listening to your feeling, your inner body. Start meditating. Start praying more. Start to spend more time listening to yourself. Learn about what triggers you, what doesn't. Learn about maintain composure, staying still, staying present, staying calm and collected. Man, as a man, you can't be out here just throwing hands at anybody, bro. You're gonna get in trouble for that, bro. Trust me. Don't do that. That's a very important thing, guys, that we can start doing right now to level up your game. Number 3, it is, as a man, I'll be honest, you gotta learn to cook. Yes? Look, no one will tell you much, right? Because all you're gonna be seeing is people ordering things back and like just people just order things and they eat or whatever. Look, it's a beautiful skill to have when you can come home from work or whatever, you have a meal idea in your head, you just go home, you start chefing it up. Cooking. Not just, I think cooking is like one of the best things I can do. It's therapeutic, it makes me feel good, and then you cook and you eat your food, it's like, damn, wow, that is a brilliant skill to have. So I won't go much into that, but what I'm trying to say is start with the basic. You know, start with the small things. You know, I'm not asking you to be out here like Chef Gordon Ramsay or whatever his name is. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you to learn the basic, start cooking for yourself, and that eventually will probably mean you will save some money. It really, most likely you will save some money when you start cooking for yourself rather than just getting takeaways left, right, center. It is not good, so learn that skill. It's just gonna be brilliant. When you tell a girl to come over because you're gonna cook for her, they're like, what? You can cook? Bro, it's a skill to have, not just for the girl, but for yourself, of course, and not just that, but for yourself, your family, whatever. You know, you get what I mean? But you have to be on that anyways. Right, number 4, I think every guy that's trying to level up, they should have a hobby. Maybe one hobby is enough, but you should have hobbies, right? And look, I don't even have to mention my hobbies, but you cannot be just that guy who just work out, go home, cooks, and repeats the cycle. Work, then go to the gym, come back home, cooks, and then repeats the cycle. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying as a man, you gotta have hobbies. And the hobbies can go into various categories. I don't wanna, break it down into finance and things that will make you more intellectual or anything like that. But just in general, start with something that is for fun. Because a lot of people do things and they're so serious about life, especially when you're on this journey of getting better and improving each and every day. So you're so focused that you forget how to have fun. Trust me, leisure is important, man. You need to enjoy, you need to have fun, you need to be out there doing the things you like to do. And I could mention a few things. If you're into sport, but make sure you're playing football every once in a week, or basketball, or if you like skating, or if you like dancing, go learn salsa, bachata, I don't know, just do something, move your body. Like you gotta learn you have to find new hobbies, I should say. It's not just about focus, work. Bruh, what about you? What makes you happy? Oh yeah, work makes me happy, bro. I'm talking about something outside that. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you get the idea anyways here. And so I would definitely encourage you guys to do that. The number 5, last but not least, only because the list is, I feel like there's so many I can go on and tell you more what I think anyways. But if you're looking to level up as a man, one of the ways you can do is to socialize or network. But what I mean by that, I think socialize probably makes more sense, because if you're that one body, it goes really well with the hobby stuff, right? But socializing, I feel like it's more a bit more than just hobbies, because there are people who have all the things I mentioned, by the way, but they're not very sociable. They're not very, you can't really interact with them. They're just stuck somewhere in between where you can't have a proper convo with them. Like you should be able to, have a conversation with somebody, a bit of laugh here and there. You should be able to just, step out there with your family and friends or whatever in a holiday and you talk to people, socialize, be part of events. You gotta do something like that. I'm not saying you need to be like an extrovert person who's always outgoing out there, but you need to be able to communicate, to socialize, to go out there, have a bit of fun and whatnot. Like you gotta be able to do that. Socialize a bit more will help you come out of that bubble. That bubble is like when you're so focused on becoming the best version of yourself. Sometimes coming out of that, just enjoying the fine things in life will make things easier for all of us. Anyways, these are 5 tips, right? And if you really care about that, look, board game, right? That's important. Learn to control your emotion. That's very important. What else did I mention? Then you need to learn to cook. I think that's a very important skills. Have some hobbies, please. You need to have fun in life, man. And of course, learn to socialize, bro. Look, there are a lot of things I can go ahead and tell you more about it. But if you might be interested in deeper stuff like dating and and finance and all not, I'll leave my Patreon link below where I put I think the video on Patreon will be more longer, a bit more details. But yeah guys, this is it man. If you want to level up as a guy, come on, start doing bit by bit. Don't think you're gonna do all this overnight, but you're gonna get it done. I believe in you anyways. Alright, I'll leave you to it now guys anyways. I'll catch you soon. Take care, peace, bye, ciao.